Hi people, it is Shigs here, and I am doing a review on the Doctor Who, hold on a second, 11th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver. I just got it in the mail today, and it is fucking awesome. I'll show you why in a second. If you've already seen reviews for this product, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, keep watching. So, yeah. This is a really cool thing. I've only had it for like almost a half hour, and it is really awesome, you know. So yeah, I'll just let that out. Okay, so here it is. Doctor Who logo, 11th Doctor screwdriver, lights and sound effects, spring-loaded extended action. I'll show you that in a second. And here's a bunch of copyright information, warnings, and all that. So yeah. The batteries, some other information, and yeah. So yeah, and here's the package here's the thing that comes in. It holds the screwdriver in there, pretty well, except it's loose, like my SH Figuarts Gohan review that I did. It's kind of like that packaging where it doesn't hold it in, it just keeps it in place, you know, but it doesn't compress it. So yeah, and there's the batteries. It actually keeps the batteries in there, which is actually good. So yeah, here it is, the 11th Doctor's screwdriver, sonic screwdriver, I should say. So yeah, so I'll show you something. Here we go. It extends. It extends with just the press of the top button right there. And so, yeah. So, if you press the button here. Yes, this is a camera. Okay, I did that for comic effect. That was one of the screwdriver sounds. Here's the other one. And what I don't like about that, though, is one quirk I have. Whatever the word is. But, what I don't like is that it alternates between those two sounds. If you press the button once, I don't like that it does that. So, yeah. I would just think if you press it once, you get the first sound like that. But if you press it 2 times, you can do that, but it makes that sound. I would have just made it like that. Another thing here, the clamps here on the top are loose a little bit, but I can probably fix that with a screwdriver, a regular screwdriver, or something, you know. But they're a little bit loose, but it's not a problem. They're not going to come off, because this is really brand new. The only thing that was in the packaging because it wasn't cardboard packaging, is that the bottom, I can't stick it back on there, unless if I like fold it or something to reshape it. So yeah, this is all like deformed and the bottom is like loose, but the packaging was still okay. It was just the bottom that came off. It's not much of a deal. So yeah, and here's the bottom, and here's a secret button here. Not really secret, but if you press it, you get the regular screwdriver sounds. If you press either of those buttons 3 times, you get this. That sound. Apparently these sounds wear out the microchip even more than the regular sounds. But yeah, that was 3 times. Here's 4 times. No wait, that was 4 times. Here's 3 times. No wait, switch it back. And with each sound, it actually forms the light a different way. Because if you noticed on the 4th one, it flickered with the sound. So yeah. And here you go, it's extended, and I'll show you how you put the batteries in. There's a compartment here with the batteries. You can probably see it, and you unscrew it with these 2 screws here, and then you can put the batteries in and screw it back up. The button for the sounds is right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it makes a sound. And there's also a secondary button right here. I assume, but it was probably to a default in the production of it. it makes the sounds too. You know, there's a bottom button here. You press it, and it makes the sound. I think that was a product thing that they were doing, but it came out defaulty. It came out faulty, 'cause, you know, So, yeah, and I think that was a default, not a default, a defect that happened with this thing. So if you press this up, you can't press this button to make the sound. You have to press this bottom button here. You know? Or maybe, it just activates the thing. But still, that would have been cool if you could just press this while it was up like this to, you know, make the sound like the Doctor does in the show. You know. So I'm okay. That was the review on the 11th Doctor on the 11th Doctor Sonic Screwdriver. Yes, you definitely are human. So yeah. So yeah, I highly recommend this product. The only thing I don't like is this bottom button here, but I can learn to live with it. You know, you go like this. I'll have to give away one of my tricks that I learned here while playing with this thing for like a few minutes. You just press this like here, then you flip it up like the Doctor usually does after he scans it. Then you like switchblade it or something like a dagger, and then you just press the bottom button here. You know, if you want to go as the Doctor for Halloween, that's one thing I'd recommend you do. If you're gonna use this thing, you know, because I will. You know. So yeah, I highly recommend this product. If you're a Doctor Who fan and you want any quality merchandise, I suggest this. It is not so much a toy as it is a collector's item, you know? It is both at the same time. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend, let me just see something. So, for 5 years and over, I wouldn't recommend this for anybody under 8, you know. Well, it depends on who you are, but still. So yeah, I highly recommend this. If I get it, I will probably be doing the 10th Doctor's screwdriver. So yeah. And yeah, hopefully the BBC will redesign a little bit and repackage this one like they did for the 10th Doctor's screwdriver, you know. Where you flip it up and the button here works for turning on the screwdriver, you know. But this is fine. I'm okay with it. I just wish that they would redesign it and re-release it so that the button would work, you know. So yeah. Okay. Check out my other videos. Subscribe. Rate. Like it. Comment if you want to give me some constructive criticism. Link this video to your friends. If you want to tell your parents that you want this, if you're under 18, if you want to tell your parents you want this, I guess show them this video of what it does. You know, this cost me around $30, and that was the lowest price that Amazon had because I got this on Amazon. But I think you can get it for cheaper, but wouldn't recommend it. But you know, whatever. So yeah. So, yeah, go to my second channel, check out my channel, and other stuff. So, yeah, goodbye.